to another world.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Fancy Channel 1 here with a brand new video, and today I will be bringing you guys a how to make a thumbnail video. If you guys haven't seen my previous on how to make a thumbnail video, links will be in the description below and also on the icon. So let's get right onto it. But I'll be using a different program. The last one I used Pixlr, which was pretty good, but I've upgraded to Photoshop. I've upgraded to Photoshop, and basically, so if you have Photoshop and you want to make a thumbnail, then I'll teach you right now on how I make my thumbnails and how I just do them. So what you want to do is press new, and width has to be 1280, height has to be 720, and you can call this thumbnail, and then press OK. So what you want to do is press Alt and then just scroll whenever just how you like it, but you really don't need to learn about that. So what you need is a background, and I've already have mine. So background, and then background, not background. So it has to be 1280 by 720, or else you're not gonna find the picture or the background that you want. Let's just pick this one. Okay, so I'm gonna copy image, or you could save image as, but I'm just gonna copy for this video. And then if you copy that image, then Control V. If you save image as, what you want to do is go to file and then press play. Go to file and then press place, not play. So when you see press place, you should go to your folder, and then you should find your background that you want. So let's say this is your background. If you want to blur it out, just go to filter and blur, and then Gaussian blur, because that's the best tool, or blurriness. Like, it gives you an effect on the, like, I don't know how I could explain it, but yeah. So blurry background is very cool. And I don't know what else I could add. Let's just add text. Over here you can choose any font you want. Some of these you have to download yourself. I'll leave in the description below, but what you have to do is you have to go to thefont.com, and then you have to once you find this website, there's so many like, I don't know, fonts you can choose. You can choose whatever font you want. Old school, let's say Fortune Look, Arabic or something. If you want that, you can find it. If you want fancy, then cartoon, it's over here. Like, any font you want to go back to Photoshop and then pick your font, whatever you downloaded. So I don't know. Let's say this over here, this font is a Fortnite font. If you haven't noticed, yeah, this is a Fortnite font. Let me just show you. I mean, the exact same thing, but it has font there, so that's the only nice. This is the Fortnite text. I don't know if that is yeah. So I like to use this font as default, but so how to make thumbnails on Photoshop. So if you want to minimize this, you have to press Control T. And once you do that, you have to go to one of these little corner things up here, and then just hold shift and then drag it down, and then you can bring it to wherever you want. You can have it on the middle if you want it on the middle. I'll show you that in a bit. So it's too dark. You can barely see the H and E and then the Photoshop thing. So what I recommend is press apply. So you go here and then press apply. So what you want to do is Control A. I know some of these are very confusing, but eventually you'll learn. So Control A, and what you want to do is go up here and go to this middle thing. It'll take your text and then bring it to the middle. So you want to go do this, go to this little box thing, right click and then deselect that thing. And if you want to make this much cooler, I'll show you a little trick that you could use. So back to this text thing, you want to drag this Photoshop and then change the color of it. So you can change it to blue or whatever. You can change it to red, green, yellow, but I'll change it to blue in this video. So if you want to make it, if you want to make this bigger, I do not know how to do that. I don't know, but let's make this red. Yeah, why not? But yeah, that's all I want to change. So if you want to make this more I don't know, cooler, so what you do here is go to texting, right click that, then go to blending options. What's blending options? You'll see. So you drag this on top here, whatever you want, and then go to outer glow. Press this, select a color, whatever you want. I'll select white just for this video. Opacity has to be all the way up. Spread all the way to 100%. And just mess around with this thing. It's like really yours. So yeah, drop shadow adds a little like effect to it, I guess you could say. Like you could do this, do that little thing. This could happen, but I don't know, it's your thumbnail, so you could choose whatever you want. I actually like this because I don't know. And yeah, so a little also, I like to add a little touch to it. So let me do this and do that. So the reason I picked PNG or transparent background is because I can see these little boxes. So what do these boxes mean as? Let me show you. So this rectangle. So this rectangle thing, you can actually choose which one you want. You can click this thing and then you can choose the circle. You can choose the right one. So for this video, what you do is fill in those boxes. You can pick 3 or 2 or 1 if you want to, and the colors will be white. So why maybe asking? What should you make? Fill these 3 boxes with 2 or 1, or if you want to add this thing, you want I'll show you white. This just adds like a little, I don't know, border thing to it. I saw it on my scum. I thought it was really cool how it adds this little. So if you want to know how I did these, so basically what you want to do is hold Control and then just select the rectangle ones, and then right click them, and then merge shapes, so it combines into damn it, I can't speak today. It combines them into one. So boom. That was my phone. So I don't want it to look like this. What I want to do is bring this opacity thing that we talked about earlier. I want to kind of make it a little fade, like not too much, so it looks very cool. Now the effect if you want to, so here, brush it out, boom, screw a little bit, not too much, so size doesn't matter. Opacity, I can make it, maybe opacity is 100, boom, and boom, and then boom. So yeah, that's really how you can make thumbnails. If you guys want to learn how to use the pen tool, or how I could get myself, I'll show I'll show on the screen how I can make this. Leave a comment down below if you guys want to learn that, and I'll show you how to do it. So this is how to make a thumbnail on Photoshop, and subscribe if you're new, leave a like if you learned. I guess I could work. Yeah, a little bit. Click on, go to your outro, change the color to it to white, boom. Hold on. Yeah, let me minimize this. Just like that. Oh, that's a bit too big. Boom. I guess I could work. Yeah, a little bit. If I click on, go to your outro, opacity, sort of open, and change the color to it to white, boom. Wow, that looks very cool. So that's how you make a thumbnail on Photoshop, and yeah, stay fancy, and yeah, Peace out.